Hello, everyone. Welcome to Simpson Notches. This is a platform where we teach you everything that you need to know about pattern cutting, garment construction, and fashion design. If this is your very first time, welcome to the family. And please don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification button, and don't forget to comment on what you want us to feature on this channel. Without any further ado, let us get started on what we have for you today. Welcome back. So today we are going to be learning something very basic when it comes to pattern cutting. I thought it was important for me to introduce to you the patterns that we need for garment construction. Now there are three basic patterns that you need for garment construction in fashion design. Next, I will be sharing with you the importance of each pattern and their functionality when it comes to garment construction. The master draft. The master draft is the fundamental outline that you use in constructing your pattern. It's kind of like a structure of the pattern, like the skeleton of the pattern. For example, when building a house, you need a plan. In that plan, you have every detail that you need to construct or build the house, from the details of the land, the dimension, the placement of the pillars. Everything that you need to know about that house is on that plan. This is the same thing as the master draft. When it comes to the master draft in pattern cutting or garment construction, you have every detail like the name of the pattern, the placement of the arm, the neckline. Every detail that you need is within that master draft. So maybe you want to change a style or you want to change the size, you can always refer to your master draft to update that pattern. Your master draft should be drafted on a pattern paper. Once finished, you can fold the master draft and always trace all the patterns from that master draft. Again, your master draft is your master draft. It's not a pattern. So there's a difference between the master draft, the pattern pieces, and the blocks. We'll be explaining the next set of patterns you need in garment construction. Now, the next set of patterns that we use in garment construction are the blocks or slopers. These are the very first set of patterns traced out from your master draft. This set of patterns are usually cut out in the form of a cardboard paper or a thicker paper. The reason being is these patterns are reusable. You can use this for numerous designs or styles, hence the use of cardboard paper when cutting out. Now, the difference between this set of patterns and the final pattern pieces are the blocks or sloper has no seam allowance added to it. The purpose for your pattern blocks or pattern slopers are basically as pattern templates for your design. And once the block is being traced onto your pattern paper, you can add different measurement, different design, different styles, or different variation of design onto your pattern block. But first thing first, your pattern blocks are used as pattern templates. Now, the last set of pattern pieces you need in garment construction are the final pattern pieces or the working pattern pieces. The difference between the final pattern pieces and the pattern blocks are the seam allowance added. And again, your final or working pattern pieces are mostly drawn or traced on a pattern paper lighter than the pattern blocks. The reason being is that you need your pattern paper to be as light as possible in order for you to pin your pattern onto your fabric. Another vital information about your final pattern pieces. Your final pattern pieces cannot be altered or amended. Any alteration or amendment needed for that pattern should be referred to the master draft. Once that is being corrected, the corrected or amended pattern should be traced off and labeled as pattern 2 or updated pattern. Pattern corrections or pattern amendment normally occurs after a pattern is used for the very first time. So remember, whenever you update your patterns, make sure you refer to the master draft to correct that pattern and trace off the corrected pattern, cut them out as the new updated pattern pieces. Now, these are all the patterns you need for garment construction. On our next episode, we will be sharing with you the different types of pattern cutting when it comes to garment construction. So don't forget to turn on the notification icon on the home screen so you will be the first to be notified when we have new videos or new content on this channel. Thank you so much for joining us, and until next time, have a great time constructing your patterns.